Okay, this is going to be a little different because I'm going to do some commentary here. Let's go ahead and throw in the Hydra range. Make sure we're back on my camera in the game, and let's introduce the match here. Okay, so I'm in the Maass, Tier 7 German destroyer. 6.8 concealment, 8.5 kilometer torps, 10.8 gun range. Bad concealment, very limited range. Quick reload on the torps, so they don't do a lot of damage, but you get hydro, which is nice. And the AP damage is pretty solid if you get the right opportunity to use it. There are no carriers. There's only one radar, though he will be coming to my side of the map. It's Cleveland. Cleveland likes islands. All the islands are over here. Alright, and he spawned over here. Enemy destroyers, except for the other Maass, will outspot me. So I'm taking the long way around, so as to enter the cap, where hopefully my concealment disadvantage won't matter. I haven't seen. No cat. Not right now. Alright. Alright. So, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But I see the Sims. By the time I see him, by the time he sees me, I've seen him first. Reset him. Allies fire on him. Yeah. He's going to stay in his smoke for a bit because, well... He just took fire from 2 cruisers and a Jean Bart, in addition to the enemy destroyer, and he didn't even hit me. I fire up the hydro as soon as I was spotted, and sure enough, there's his torpedoes. I honk my horn, hey guys, there's torpedoes. I do that. I don't know how much it actually works, but if I have time, I do it. Sims is going broadside, so I try AP out here. Doesn't really work that well, especially with that shell bounced, even though he was showing a decent amount of side. I swap back to AG, but he's behind the rock. However, the allies have been shooting at that guy. In a moment here, I want to let him know there's only a few more seconds left of hydro. Go. Friendly cruiser gets first blood on the guy I had hydroed. So 3,000 damage, 4,000 spotting damage. I reset the Sims, and now I'm going to cap. I use that island so that the York and the Cleveland can't see me. The Leon can't see me.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
And even at the Cleveland radars, they can't shoot me. Leon is already turning around, and look, there's the Freddy. He's full health, and he's running away. So, friendly cruisers are engaging the enemy cruisers. The York's taking a pounding. The enemy has captured B first, so they have a points lead, despite us having the only kill. I cap C, and now the allies are capping A, because, well, we brought more ships than they did. There's a North Carolina that was like, don't take A. No, us capping A is part of the reason why we, not falling behind. Now, we lose 2 ships. They were up here. He stuck his neck out, and the battleships shot him. We also lost Atlanta down at A. But we took out the enemy York. So 2 kills to 2. Enemy still has a points lead because they capped B. Our Akatskis are divisioned up. and they're going to stick together until the very end. I tried to torp the Cleveland, but he was running away and stayed out of range. You have 8.5 kilometer torps, and you're going after a 9 kilometer radar cruiser. Man, you know. What can you do? Alright. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And then, well, not that much. Hey look, the Cleveland's low health. He's broadside to me. So the armor piercing. Tried that lead. It wasn't enough. Squeeze off another salvo. Get spotted. Go dark, get spotted. You know, the island's there. The third salvo was gonna hit the rocks because Lock On decided, nope. But doesn't matter. I got him. So that's a kill. We're now up in points. We're now ahead on points, ahead on chips, and we have 2 caps to 1. So the guy was saying, don't cap A, look at all these points we're getting. Ignore the potatoes that say abandon a flank. They don't know what they're talking about. He's just going to sit there in the back the whole game and be of little help to anybody. Meanwhile, I'm throwing torpedoes at Leon. They're not going to hit him. And I'll speed this up, because all I do is really just decide, I'm going to shoot at him! And then right behind the island. It was all about
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
But the torpedoes sent Leon on a path broadside to where the Tirpitz was coming. Which means he takes a whole bunch of damage. He starts getting burned down by secondaries. And Tirpitz torpedoes are coming. Leon's trying to run away. Tirpitz torpedoes mean he's broadside to my torpedoes, and let's say the Tirpitz had missed the shots, and Leon was much healthier. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. Because even though he's going to burn down, the torpedo comes in.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Some people say that's a kill steal. Nah, man. There's no such thing. Besides, he was quite healthy when I fired those torpedoes. Now, next target is the Freddy. I tell the friendlies I'm torping him in 15 seconds. It's mainly meant for the Tirpitz. There's a pretty good chance I'm not going to hit the Tirpitz, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Come close to getting surface spotted, but I'm not. I try to get as close as I can. I like to get as close as I can without being seen. Now, down to A cap. All the cruisers are dead. North Carolina has completely abandoned everyone, and the Akatskis are being forced out by the Haida, Edinburgh, and Bismarck. We can see everyone on their team but Zara. I'm harassing the battleships. I'm going to get 1 torpedo on Freddy. I didn't expect him to be turning out as much as he was, but he did. Enemy allies are mainly shooting at North Carolina. I spot the Zara, but he's out of range, and I don't really want to shoot and be seen less than 8 kilometers from the Frederick de Grossa. Even if he's not secondary build, I'm in secondary range. Allies are continuing to focus the North Carolina, except for our North Carolina. He's shooting the Freddy because he's closer. And, well, the Charles Martel and Tirpitz burned down, pursuing these guys. Well, Martel just got killed, but yeah. Tirpitz finally burns down. Fire another spread into Freddy because it looks like he might be turning around, but spoiler alert, he's going to run away some more because, well, that's what he's good at. One of the Akatskis detonates. Alright. So one of the Akazis detonates. The other one gets gunned down by the Bismarck while being spotted by the Haida. Haida's taking a lot of damage, though. I open up on him. He has his smoke running, so he slows down. Goes dark. Because nothing else is in gun range, I go dark. I believe those are secondary shells from Frederick de Grosso. I don't know.
Torpedos voraus.
Allied Colorado firing HE into the smokescreen.
Maschinenboost
Destroyer.
aktiviert.
My torpedoes are about to reload, and I've got Hydra running. They spotted the torps from the Haida. I know I won't get torpedoed. I move up, fire torpedoes at the Bismarck. There's Haida. A Hydro spots him. Colorado HE. Well, yeah, I mean, it works on destroyers. Bismarck's shooting at Colorado. I get spotted because the Haida's smoke expires. So I use my own smoke. So those are Bismarck secondaries. Torpedoes land home with the last one hitting him in the rudder. You know, it's a Bismarck.
Nebelwand gelegt.
I Bismarck the Bismarck. Getting the rudder. Alright. It's 5 ships to 4, but we have 2 caps. Now we didn't hold A, but taking it meant that the enemy, in responding to us taking A, left B open for cap. Now Jean Bart is trying to win harder. Like, stop it, back off, you're gonna burn down and die. He doesn't listen. Colorado, well, even if Colorado wants to turn around, he can't. I spot the Zara. 1600 health. This is risky.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
But I hit him a couple times. He drops to 800 health. And that means only one shell has to hit from the battleships. I go dark here. The Edinburgh turned around. Unfortunately, our Colorado has died to shells from the Frederick de Grosso, who was running away the whole game. And now, the worrying part. I tell North Carolina, hey, we gotta hold, just run away, just hold B. If we can do that, we win. Drop some torpedoes at the Edinburgh, because he might sail into range. He's zigzagging back and forth because of the battleship in front of him. The enemy's all shooting that battleship because that's all they can see. I land a pair of torpedoes on the Edinburgh. It does a bunch of damage, but he starts healing. And with that shore's there, I can't fight the Edinburgh. We need to hold B. So my torpedoes will be up soon. Loading AP in case I get a broadside, which it looks like I might. Just lying in wait. Alright, which way are you going? Oh, you're turning that way? Alright. I fires the torpedoes. Alright, now we can see all of the enemies. Now, North Carolina, well, he didn't turn around and run.
Sie sind unsere letzte Hoffnung.
So now it's 1-on-4, which means this is a solo warrior opportunity, but the Shores is in B cap, and he's about to spot me. So I'm going to slow down here for a moment. I have smoke. I only used one all game. Don't have any engine boosts. Alright, now he's broadside. Here comes the AP. Fire a couple salvos. Drop the smoke. Blind fire a bit, and run away. Because sure enough, had I stayed there, I would have taken a shell. Or two from the Freddy.
Nebelwand gelegt.
Now, RPF is pointing straight at the shores. It's going to be very useful here in a moment. 1 minute left on the clock. We have about almost a 90 point lead. Not quite. 85 points. I don't know if it's going to be enough. So come around the corner. I'm going to reset that shores one more time before he casts. Fire the guns. Drop torps.
Feueralarm. Problem gelöst.
Take a bunch of damage.
Feueralarm.
And boom, another island. Torpedoes didn't hit, but it makes him slow down. And it also makes him charge out of the cap, which means they're not going to cap in time. So all I have to do is not die. Prep the hydro, but he's out of range. RPF says he's still behind that island. He's probably coming out. Yep, he's coming out that side. And nope, not enough. That's a solo warrior. Hope you enjoy.